Good morning, everybody. I'm very happy and excited to be back at Martech Fall and to share some of our learnings with our peers, with the other marketers, and giving back to our marketing community. And today's topic is about a new exciting digital marketing channel, connected TV advertising, that we hear about it these days a lot. And our topic is from undervalued to invaluable. We believe connected TV advertising as a channel is an undervalued channel. And there's so much that digital marketers, data-driven marketers can do with connected TV advertising that goes just beyond the scope of any other advertising channel. So we are excited to dig into our topic today. A little bit about me. I am Hooman Javidan-Nejad, Director of Performance Marketing at MNTN. And if I want to give you guys a little bit background about myself, I have hands-on experience on a variety of marketing disciplines, from SEO to paid search, paid social, marketing operations, digital analytics, partnerships, all that jazz. And in my current role as a marketing leader, I lead a team of really talented digital marketers. And in my current role, my team and I are responsible for creating new demand for the business, capturing the existing demand, measuring the impact of what we do on revenue growth, driving pipeline and revenue. That's what we are about at MNTN Marketing, and we are very proud of the type of the marketing that we do. It's a type of the marketing that moves the needle and drive business results. And you never know, I might get too excited and share a few secret sauce about our success and how we do marketing. We recently measured a very interesting metric, return on ad dollars spent, and that metric for us came as 10x. It means that our ad dollars spent are driving 10 times revenue. For every $1 that we spend for advertising, we are able to generate 10 times revenue off of that. So we might know a thing or two about performance marketing and how to make our ad dollars spent drive performance and drive business results. So really excited. Let's dig in to today's key takeaway. What we want to establish today is connected TV is an essential demand generation tool for B2B businesses. Demand generation is critical for all the B2B companies, and we believe connected TV is one of the best channels to create demand. But the value of connected TV advertising, it goes beyond just creating and generating demand. You will be able to turn connected TV into a research tool. You are able to use all that data that you're able to receive from your connected TV campaigns and use that across all the other channels. So we're going to talk about why CTV is an essential demand generation tool, and how the benefits of connected TV advertising can help your sales team. At the end of the day, we believe marketing job is to make sales job easy. And we're going to talk about how you're able to accomplish that with connected TV advertising as a marketer. And lastly, as we mentioned, there's more than just generating demand. You can use CTV's data-rich digital routes to just create additional insights that you will be only able to get those insights from a market research. Let's dig in here. So when it comes to the topic of demand generation, when you talk to B2B marketers, 9 out of 10 of them, they say that they do demand generation. And when you go a little bit deeper and ask them which channels are you using. You realize that they're spending 95% of their ad budget on paid search. So if you're doing that, if you're so much reliant on paid search, and if you're spending that much of money on a single channel, you're not really generating new demand. You're not creating new demand, because if anything, paid search is a perfect channel, is the best channel to capture the existing demand. Paid search is an intent channel, and it works best if you have other channels, other vehicles to constantly create and drive new demand. Nobody is gonna suddenly realize that this solution that you provide exists out there, and you have it, and they have a need for what you offer, and go and search for it. The people that search for what you offer, they already has a demand. That demand has been created somewhere else by some other channels. So it's very important to make a distinction between creating demand and capturing the existing demand. Paid search is excellent for capturing the existing demand, but not so much for creating and generating new demand. And when it comes to channels, you have to know what you're able to accomplish with each channel. And connected TV advertising is one of those channels that will help you to actually create and generate new demand. And once that demand is created, then you will be able to capture that with intent channels, namely paid search, Google search, and other search engines. Why connected TV is great for generating new demand? First of all, ads are unskippable. If you run them through a Mountain connected TV advertising platform, all the ads are unskippable, unlike YouTube ads. For YouTube ads, I cannot wait for that 5 seconds just to click the skip button. But our ads are unskippable. They're served during the episodic shows that are longer than 20 minutes. The people are really committed to watch that show. They might as well listen to your story and watch your ad loud and clear. Ads are served in the largest screen in the house. As a digital marketer, you probably are reaching your audience across all the other devices and screens, being tablet, laptop, mobile phone, but now you're able to reach the exact same ideal target audience, but on the largest screen in the house. And lastly, you are able to have the same granular audience targeting that you're having for all the other digital channels, and the same measurement capabilities that you have across all the other digital channels. Now you have that for connected TV advertising. So for these reasons, we believe connected TV advertising is the ultimate channel for generating new demand, possibly better than any other channel out there. And this is another reason that why we believe connected TV advertising is undervalued, especially for B2B, because it's not a first channel that comes to mind for B2B marketers and advertisers. And we believe it should be, because there are not a lot of B2B marketers doing connected TV advertising. So it's really an opportunity for you to stand out and do something different. And also, when you look at creating new demand versus capturing the existing demand, capturing the existing demand is at most there's like 1% of your target market that has already that existing demand, and you're already capturing that with paid search. But there is 99% of your total addressable market that can be your potential customer, and they don't know that you exist or you have a solution for what they need. So the real value is creating new demand, focusing on that 99% rather than just focusing on that 1%. Awesome. Moving on here, CTV makes sales teams happy. And a wise marketer told me once that happy sales happy life. And I think if there's one thing that all of us as B2B marketers resonate with is this concept of what we do is essentially to make sales job happy, and we want our friends, our team members at sales team to be successful in what they do and meet their quota, close deals, and drive revenue. And CTV is that type of channel. It not only directly drive inbound leads and basically drive that type of impact on revenue, but also it will help your sales team in their outreach when they email their prospects, when they call their prospects and leads. If those prospects and leads have seen your ad the night before in the largest screen, it's just a different conversation that your sales team member is going to have with those prospects and leads. And one of the greatest moments that I always have is that when I talk to our sales team members and they say, you know what, I wasn't on a call and a prospect told me that I saw Mountain ad last night. It was cool. It was great. And or they Slack us and they say, yeah, we're on a call, and the call went really well because we had targeted them with our connected TV advertising. So it has that type of impact on the sales team, and we highly recommend that you look at it that way, not just as a channel that directly drives inbound leads, but also how it can help your sales team to be successful in their outreach. So I think we covered why we believe connected TV is a really important demand generation channel, and why demand generation is more even important than just capturing existing demand, and why connected TV is just primed to do that. I think we nicely covered that part. Now let's talk about what else you can get in addition to driving new demand, generating new demand. What else can CTV do for you? And that extra thing, that extra bonus is it can act as a market research tool for you, and you can basically take that data and apply it to all the other channels. Our platform is built upon a lot of data points because it's the only connected TV advertising platform that is designed to drive performance. And to be able to drive performance, you need a lot of data points about how your ad is performing, how your adding is performing against a certain audience, and all that. And all of those data points are reported back to you. The screenshot that actually you're seeing on the screen is an actual screenshot from our platform. And these are just a few metrics, just to give you a little bit of taste and flavor of what would be available in terms of reporting. You see that obviously number of impressions, how many users were reached, how much you have spent out of that with data spent, how much verified visit you have. Like verified visit is a very interesting metric because it shows out of those people that you reach, how many of those ended up visiting your website, and also you can have it as a percentage. Well, percentage of those people who saw your ad or who were reached ended up visiting your website as verified visit, how much you paid for each of those visits, that's cost per visit, and all that. So all of those real-time reporting metrics and dashboards are available, and most of the metrics are performance driven based on the performance attribution, and how everything works on the back end in terms of the delivery of the ads, like what networks and like what audiences and all that is based on auto optimization engine that is running on the back to optimize for the KPI and the metrics that matters the most for you. And a lot of that data is available for you. You have visibility into that, and you can use all of that data to do a better job across the other channels. And that's the beauty of approaching connected TV just like another digital channel, because you can apply the same targeting criteria that you are applying today on LinkedIn, on Facebook, the same targeting criteria you can have on connected TV advertising, because the targeting criteria is the same, because the audience is the same. The insight that you're getting from connected TV advertising can be applied to all the other channels, or the insight that you're getting from the creative can be applied into all the other channels. A great use case, as I mentioned, would be knowing and understanding your audience. So if you are a B2B marketer and you want to launch your connected TV advertising, we suggest that you create multiple campaigns with different audiences, or within one campaign have different type of audiences. And for example, for one of the audiences, you can go based on the job titles. For the other ones, you can go based on the other firmographic criteria that might make sense for your vertical or your space. We suggest you launch also a retargeting campaign. The people who have already visited your website, you are able to reach them with connected TV advertising. So that will be a separate audience. And for each of these audiences, you will get audience segment reporting. So you will be able to see which of these audiences have performed better, which of these audiences had a better verified visit rate, and all the other metrics, which audience is performing better. And then you can take that audience and apply it to the other channels. The great thing about connected TV advertising for B2B is that you can also do matched audience campaign, the same way that you are uploading a list of your CRM email addresses and contacts into all the other ad platforms, and those ad platforms matching their users against your the email addresses that you have uploaded from your CRM. You can do that with CTV too. You can grab a list of the email addresses from your ideal target accounts from Salesforce, HubSpot, whatever CRM that you have. You can grab that list, upload it into Mountain Connected TV advertising, and our platform is going to match those email addresses, and we'll be able to reach their homes on their TV with your ads. And because this is the same audience that you're using across all the other paid social channels, the insights, the learnings that you get from connected TV advertising can be extended and implemented across the other channels. Another use case for going beyond the benefit of demand generation channel for connected TV is testing your creative. We are all familiar with A/B testing. As digital marketers, we always try to leverage this feature or functionality across all the other digital channels. Now you're able to do that for your TV advertising. Imagine you have two different type of video creatives, and you want to know which one performs better before spending more money on your video creatives on CTV, scaling it, or before extending it to all the other digital channels that support video creative, all the social channels. You want to know which creatives perform better, and those learnings can be extended to all those other digital channels. If there is a creative that works better for you, then that's probably the creative that is going to also perform better across all the other ad platforms. The next one is a combination of audience and creative, meaning that for each of those audience targeting criterias that you have for connected TV advertising, you can see which creative is working better against those audiences. And so by combination of audience and creative, you have just added an additional layer of insight, and you can learn that maybe this specific audience prefer this type of creative, and the other audience prefer that type of creative. And it's a kind of an insight that you have to spend a lot of money if you want to. You have to just run a lot of survey, market research, and we know those are not cheap, and we know that those are not easy to execute on. And you're able to have all of those insights without running any survey or any market research. Data is power, and connected TV advertising is providing all that data. That's why data-driven marketing has picked up in the last decade, because almost all of the digital channels, the nature of all those digital channels, are enabling you and empowering you to have access to those data and to act on it. This is something that we never had for TV. Like TV advertising has been always limited, or no reporting, no real-time reporting, no transparency, and you were just launching your TV campaigns and you were keeping your fingers crossed that maybe things work. But now TV is essentially another digital channel, and because the digital roots of all the channels, or that the data is at the core of all those digital channels, you have all that data with connected TV advertising, and it can work for you as a market research tool. So today's key takeaways, we covered a lot. Let's wrap it up and see what we covered in our conversation today. So we believe it is absolutely essential to approach each ad channel with the right mindset. And what do we mean by that, especially for B2B marketers, is that you have to know which ad channel is great for capturing the existing demand, which ad channel is an intent channel, and which ad channel is good for creating new demand. Especially if you're dealing with the new channels, you want to know which of these goals are you able to accomplish. So the right mindset is important when we're approaching new channels, and connected TV is definitely on the other side of creating new demand, generating new demand. And if you approach it with the right mindset, we believe it can unlock great things in terms of generating business results, and it can also help your intent channels. It will also help your paid search channels if you approach it with the right mindset. The other key takeaway was that the audience segment reporting that is available today on Mountain Performance TV is going to give you so much insight about each of these audiences, whether it is an ABM audience, whether it is a retargeting audience, or whether it's a prospecting audience that you have created based on job titles or either firmographic criteria. All those metrics available in audience segment reporting give you so much insight that that's as if you have done a dedicated market research just to learn about those audiences. And lastly, A/B testing on CTV provides a wealth of information about what creative resonates better with your audience, and you can take those learnings and apply to either to other channels that are using the same video creative, or it helps you to learn which video creative you want to really scale and put money behind. And this again is additional bonus advantage of using connected TV, and it will basically help you as a market research tool. We have received some good questions that I would like to respond to at least a few of those. We'll see how much time we have, but let's roll and see. Let's how much of this question we can get into. The first one is how can I determine how much of my budget I should shift from paid search or social to connected TV? So this is a very good question because we believe most of the marketers are already leveraging paid search and paid social, and now connected TV or performance TV being a new channel. Obviously, everybody wants to have an understanding of where should I start. First of all, like connected TV advertising is a channel that we ourselves use it. We put our money where our mouth is. So we're not just preaching to you about it. Today, 30% of our traffic to our website is sourced from connected TV advertising, and it's a channel that we cannot afford to turn it off. And in our case, we spend about 20% of our monthly budget against connected TV advertising. So if your monthly budget is north of $50,000, $100,000, I think between 20% to 30% be dedicated to connected TV advertising makes sense. If you're dealing with lower budgets, we don't recommend going less than $10,000 per month for connected TV advertising. Definitely not less than $5,000, because you won't be able to really drive meaningful, impactful results from this channel. You kind of need that type of scale to be able to see some signals of success. So I hope that response was helpful for the folks that are wondering where to start. And this is also a good one. Can I use Google Analytics to track connected TV? Absolutely, yes. With Mountain Performance TV, you're able to track and measure the results of your connected TV advertising campaigns alongside all the other digital channels. The same way that you're tracking the performance of your Facebook ads, LinkedIn's ads, or your Google ad, you're able to see Mountain Performance TV as a source and as a medium alongside all the other channels in GA. I think we should be able to get to one more question. What sort of brand safety measures are available on connected TV? So the beauty of connected TV advertising, and especially the way that we have built our platform, is that it's a safe haven for marketers. When you're running YouTube ads and you're doing YouTube advertising, you have to be worried about where your video ads are going to be placed and how they're going to be distributed. It might be just distributed next to some content that you don't want really your brands to be associated with. Or even with Facebook, a lot of brands had to deal with brand safety issues. But in our case, because the ads are only delivered on a selected premium networks, all the great networks that you are already familiar with, like news networks, CNN, ABC, CNBC, all the major streaming networks, all of those. The content is really high quality, so you're not worried about, oh, my content is going to be placed next to some low quality content or some of the contents that might not be on brand for you. Unfortunately, we don't have more time to get to more questions, but you can always reach out to me on my LinkedIn account. I'm really active on LinkedIn. Feel free to check out mountain.com. There are a ton of resources that you can check it out. And if you're interested to learn more about connected TV advertising, mountain.com is a great resource. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can go to research.mountain.com, and there's just a ton of fresh content, and on a weekly basis just get refreshed for all the trends, insights, and what's new about connected TV advertising. That is research.mountain.com. That is going to be your go-to for latest news and trends about connected TV advertising. Thanks very much for joining us, and until the next one.
Thank you for watching. Click the agenda link at the top of your screen to choose your next session.